Hey YouTube, BP46 here. I'm here today to talk about some new WWE figure lineups that were recently announced and some new figures that were recently shown at the New York Toy Fair, I believe. If I'm wrong, then a pop-up will be on the screen right now correcting it. But the first lineup I'll be talking about today is Elite Series 50. Now this is looking like a pretty cool set. The first one, and I'll be putting pictures with each one, is Shane McMahon. This is obviously based off of his Hell in a Cell match against Undertaker at WrestleMania 32. I personally think they nailed this figure, and I can't wait to see what accessory it comes with. I would assume a trash can. That would make the most sense, but yeah, it could be anything. Anything's fine. And the next one is Rhino. He does come with the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, which is the first time Mattel would have released it in the line. Now the figure, I'll let you decide what you think of it, but for me, nah, I won't even say anything about it. Warlord is the next one. That actually looks very good. They've captured his likeness perfectly, in my opinion. And they've got John Cena in his blue, red and white attire, which is now out of date. I really hope it comes with a t-shirt. If not, there's no way I'm buying it. It's just, if they stop releasing the cloth t-shirts completely with John Cena figures, what's the point of even releasing them? Because there won't be enough of a difference between the basic figure and the Elite figure for us to want to get the Elite. Next is Stephanie McMahon, obviously also based off of WrestleMania 32 attire. That actually looks alright, but if you guys remember correctly, there was a prototype of this Stephanie McMahon figure which was in a larger scale, which featured more detail, and that actually looked better than this. But I assume it's just because this is the actual size and they weren't able to add as much detail to it, but that's fine. It still looks pretty good. Next, Baron Corbin. This is an absolute must-have for me. The jacket, there's so much detail, and all the detail on the tattoos. And also, if you can notice on his pants, or his tights, there's actually some molded detailing on it, just like the basic Series 63 Baron Corbin figure had. So very excited for that. Next, Goldberg. This is obviously his recent attire, which appears to be from Survivor Series 2016. I'm surprised that they were able to set this figure up so quickly, and they've done a very good job for the amount of time that they've had to put the figure together, and I can't wait for it to be released because I'm sure I'll be able to get it. The next lineup I'll be talking about is Elite Series 49. This set has had some recently revealed figures, but now they've confirmed the lineup for us. So the first figure is Brutus the Barber Beefcake. They haven't shown us any prototype pictures of the actual figure, but I do have images of the concepts that doesn't have any colour from back in San Diego Comic-Con 2016, I believe. I reckon that's going to be a pretty cool figure when it comes out. And then we've got Becky Lynch, finally a Becky Lynch Elite figure. Again, we haven't seen a coloured prototype of this yet, so I hope it turns out as good as it looks on the concept photo right there. Then we've got the Legend Killer Randy Orton, which is something that a lot of figure collectors have been requesting pretty much ever since Mattel started in 2010. Everyone wanted an Elite version of this era of Randy Orton, and they've certainly done a very good job on this figure, and I can't wait for it to be released. Apollo Crews is also in this set. I can't wait to get my hands on this figure. I'm a big fan of Apollo Crews, and the figure looks awesome too. I'm glad it comes with 2 t-shirts, that grey one especially, and the attire is very recognizable. Next is Big Cass. The face looks good, the attire looks good, but they've made him way too ripped and way too slim. I reckon even the Elite Series 23 JBL torso would have been too ripped, but that would have been a far better option than this. This is the same torso they used for Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, and now Cesaro. Does Big Cass have a similar torso to those three superstars? I don't think so. So JBL's torso should have been the way that they went, and even the legs are really ripped and the arms. So I'm probably going to have to skip on this figure. Enzo Amore is also in the set, but unfortunately they haven't shown us any pictures of that yet, so I can't really say anything about it. At the New York Toy Fair, they also revealed a new Defining Moments figure that is coming out in 2017. We don't have many details on this yet, but they have shown us a picture. And, ooh yeah, dig it! It's the Macho Man, Randy Savage, finally, in what I believe could be WrestleMania 3 attire. I could very well be wrong. We can't see the attire underneath the entrance gear, but hopefully the figure will be in his trunks with the stars on it, because we haven't gotten many figures with that compared to the tights. I have two Macho Man figures with the tights. I really need one with the trunks in my collection, so this is definitely going to be awesome. The final new lineup that was confirmed is Battle Pack Series 46. Dean Ambrose and Shane McMahon, which unfortunately we don't have any pictures of at this time. I assume the Dean Ambrose will just be a re-release, or just the same old Dean Ambrose figure with a different t-shirt design. And Shane McMahon, I'm quite interested to see why they put Shane McMahon with Dean Ambrose in a battle pack. Wouldn't it have made more sense for Shane McMahon to be in a battle pack with Undertaker or AJ Styles or something like that? Maybe The Miz or a GM version of Daniel Bryan? I reckon those would have been better choices, but yeah, still interesting, and I can't wait to see it. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston is also in the set. I believe it'll be the first New Day battle pack that doesn't have Big E in it. So I wonder what attire they'll be in. Maybe blue and pink, maybe something else. We'll have to see. Gallows and Anderson, we do have a concept picture that we saw a very long time ago, at the middle of last year. Yeah, they look pretty good at the moment, but it's all up to the paint to see whether their faces look as good as they do here, because paint on the face makes or breaks the figure. We also have the first ever battle pack of The Miz and Maurice. We do also have a concept picture of these two figures, which were also shown at San Diego Comic-Con 2016. They look pretty good. The Miz figure won't be much different, I don't think. Is that a new face? I don't know. I don't really keep an eye on how many Miz face sculpts they've made, but Maurice, it looks like it's taken them quite a bit of tooling to put the figure together. The face doesn't look too much different than the basic Series 8 figure, but it is slightly different. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this release too. In non-figure news, we have some news from Wicked Cool Toys that they are releasing the first ever real scale microphone, if that's what they're calling it. I don't know if that's exactly what they are calling it at this stage, but it sure looks awesome and really realistic. It's Bluetooth connected, you can record your voice on it and it amplifies your voice, you can play crowd sounds and all that. It's just the most realistic microphone ever, according to them. Now, another thing from Wicked Cool Toys, and the last thing we'll be talking about today, is a brand new authentic scale ring that they'll be releasing, which is updated with the brand new ring posts and the brand new ring apron with the LED display. It looks awesome, and if it's as good as it looks there, then I might even get my first ever authentic scale ring. No promises, but yeah, it looks awesome. And just looking around that same picture, we'll have a look at what else we can see. We can also see the Elite Series 50 in the background. You can see their actual backdrop that they come with is of the Performance Center, which is very cool. And we also see a announce table. I'm really interested to see how they'll release that, or if that's just a Mattel item. We don't know. But you can also see some announce table chairs for the ring announcers. I wonder if that was from that playset that came out by Mattel, or if it's actually something that Wicked Cool Toys will be releasing. That's going to be very cool. And also in the bottom right corner, we can see what looks to be the Winged Eagle title. I think that'll be a new championship that Mattel will be releasing as a toy, as one of those the plastic toy belts. But very cool, and I'm really looking forward to these items being released. So let me know what figures out of these you are looking forward to being released, and what figures you think you'll buy. So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe.